Hey, um, a real famous dude, that guy, he says, Jefferson, the beauty of the Second Amendment is that it will not be needed until they try to take it away. You know, the only gun law in the Constitution is that we have the right to have them. Okay? I just want to make that clear. Gun control didn't start till later. um, there was no talk about drugs or alcohol prohibition during the Declaration, even though they knew that psychoactive plants existed and, alcohol existed. They had no rules for that. Then there was prohibition, in the 20s, and then marijuana prohibition in 37. Marijuana hasn't even been illegal for 100 years. I mean, this is a new thing, the Illuminati. Anyway, so if you go to gunsavelives.com, Texas homeowner shoots suspected burglar multiple times in chest. Yeah, he definitely was a burglar. So, guns save lives. It's like the Mayan calendar didn't predict the end of the world. It predicted the end of fucking safety. It predicted the rise of Illuminati, in a sense. I mean, the end of America. And the Mayans, guess what? And the Cherokee all had the same astrological 260-day calendar. Live in America. So it was the end of the world. I mean, of their land. Maybe it was the end of their land in 2012. And America is falling as we speak. I mean, we live in a place where the FDA says that fresh milk is dangerous, but all this stuff is legal. Aspartame, MSG, artificial colors, artificial flavors, fluoride, antidepressants, mercury in vaccines, chemotherapy for babies, autolyzed proteins, chemical preservatives, sodium nitrate, herbicides, pesticides, radiation, chlorine, arsenic, aluminum, mercury in fish. The list goes on. All this is supposed to be okay for us, and we can't grow our own gardens. We can't grow our own cannabis, which cures cancer. This just utterly... It should make you speechless. If you really had love, in your heart, you would research. If you cared about what was going on, instead of being told what to care about, and if you had a deep need to help people, you should be against gun control. Women who vote against gun control, like my relatives, some of my relatives, it's like the chicken rooting for Colonel Sanders. Someone said that before. Why would you want voluntary victimization? And no, I'm not a hick for liking guns because, all the mass shooters have been Democrats. Like the real killers, quote unquote, have been Democrats. Jared Lee Loughner, Maj Madal something, Sung Hu Cho, Wade Michael Page, James Holmes, Christopher Dorner, Adam Lanza, Eric Harris, Dylan Klebold. They're all Democrats. First of all, it's all probably fake anyway, so they just pick anyone. But they're Democrats. They're not Republicans. Republicans aren't the killers of humans. Yeah, they are hunters. I'm not a hunter. Unless... Anyway, I mean, if you really want to save lives, if you want to honestly protect innocent lives, you will not... you will not risk the lives of 2 million people a year who defend themselves by either showing their guns or using them. 2 million a year. That's a little more than all the wars of the entire earth combined, okay? In 1 year. If you want to save lives, you will let people carry legally so that evil people will not be able to kill them. What is illogical about this? It's like, well, the evil people are supposed to follow the law and turn it in. That's why they're evil? I mean, y'all need shrinks. You're being brainwashed with these GMOs and shit. Honestly. And now you can, in New York, you can snitch on people, illegal, quote-unquote, gun owners, and you get $500 from the popos. Isn't that fucked up? Call 911, which is 9/11, and which is also Revelation 9/11, the little horn. When you call 911, it's the fucking devil. You're feeding into the system. You know, all this money, economy shit, it wouldn't be around. None of this financial shit was in the Constitution either. You know, like, part of the reason that there's nothing in the Constitution to address this, that there's a national debt of $16.5 trillion, is because the Founding Fathers couldn't conceive of charging taxes to citizens. And more importantly, the thought of spending money that they didn't have. It wasn't until the early 1900s that the thought of income taxes even came into existence, i.e. the Illuminati. Illuminati created money so they can bring down the world, so that they can say we have to be one. It's a long process, and they know that they're being reincarnated to do it in this time. Just like I'm a reincarnated person sent to help again. You know, Quetzalcoatl was supposed to return in 1987. And Cortez, the other bad Quetzalcoatl, which came the exact day that they said March 3rd or whatever, 1519, he had a Saturn-Uranus-Neptune conjunction just like me, 1987. You know, like, am I here to stop the Illuminati? Am I here to point it out? Alex Jones, the main guy in it, also happens to be archetypally Aquarius tiger, like me. I'm a tiger rabbit. I mean, it all adds up to say, hey, you can do something. You're fucking paying attention. Everyone else, they're just watching or looking on. And so yeah, anyway, last note, it's like Obama hangs out with Jay-Z. And Jay-Z said in the song, I will rape and pillage the women and children. And the president hangs out with him. I mean, yeah, we're both black, yeah. What? Obama, you're not even black, you're half black. Like, dude, why? I bet you you're not going to rat Jay-Z out. You know, oh, Jay-Z, he lives in New York, he's got AKs and Uzis, but he's probably got some special stupid Illuminati license. So he's immune to his own shit. And as Penn pointed out from Penn, Penn never smoked, never drank his whole life because he's a Pisces, so he's already got emotional shit. But he would laugh at that. Anyway, Penn even said if Obama got caught smoking weed, under his own laws, he would do hard fucking time and he would not have been president. So Obama, you're a hypocrite. For every motherfucking 1 out of 6 prisoners in jail who are there for smoking weed are gonna fucking... Ooh, you're gonna be remembered in history as a tyrant. Later.